Hey, what's the story? Yours truly, Philbo here, and welcome back to Philbo Reviews. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks a million for stopping by. Really and truly. Anyone new to the channel, thanks a million for clicking on the video. Always appreciated. Any returning viewers, any returning subscribers, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love, and thank you so much for everything. I am forever in your debt. Thank you kindly for choosing to hang out with Philbo here on the regular on Philbo Reviews. So, without further ado, we are back, as you noticed in the thumbnail, with another cult movie classic corner. The last one I did was Demons from 1985, and it, thank you one and all, is doing really great. The video is doing really well. I appreciate everyone who hyped up the video. I appreciate everyone who dropped a like. And of course, I appreciate everyone who dropped a comment on the video. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. So I got a couple of comments on the first video for Demons 1985 saying, you have got to check out Demons 2, which came straight after 1986. Again, Demons 2, directed by Lamberto Bava and written and produced by Dario Argento. The absolute legend, the master of horror, the master of the thrill, Dario Argento. So, Philbo being Philbo, literally, if you drop me any kind of comment recommending pretty much any film, anytime, any place, consider it almost a certain done deal. So when they said check out Demons 2, I was like, you know what? I'm going to check it out right away. And I did. So here we are at my review for Demons 2. 1986. So strap in, make yourself comfortable, and get ready to have a bit of fun with Philbo. Again, spoiler review. Can you really spoil a film like this? I don't think so, because in order to spoil something has to have a plot. And I'm not sure this qualifies. So strap in, get comfortable, let's go. So this time we have moved from a movie theater to an apartment building. This is the setting for Demons 2, the follow-up to, of course, Demons from 1985. Again, same crew back, same director, same producer, same writer. All the ingredients are there. They wanted to capitalize on the success of the original Demons and get straight in with a sequel. Just like Wes Craven with Scream, 1996, Scream came out, absolutely blew up, and by 1997, Scream 2, 96 for the first one, 97 for the second one, getting straight in, striking while the iron's hot, and capitalizing on the massive popularity of the first movie. So the movie starts off getting ready for Sally's birthday party. The music is pumping, everybody's rocking, the cakes look absolutely fucking lush. I'm like, holy shit, why wasn't I invited to this party? Because I was only born and I can't eat cake because I'm a baby. We all know that changed. Hello! Ayo! I could only drink milk at the time, so I wasn't allowed at the party, but the cakes at Sally's party looked incredible. Happy birthday, Sally. We are ready to party the night away. So we have our setting, party time. People are ready to get down, get groovy, and get super duper funky for Sally's big birthday party. And then bang, out of nowhere we realize that Pimp Daddy Mac Pimp Hand is back. Yeah, he is keeping that pimp hand strong, but this time he's like a fitness instructor. And you know the big mad craze of gyms in the 1980s where if you're not at a gym, you might as well not be called Jim. And everyone covered in baby oil and all. Come on, man, push it. You gotta push it, motherfucker. You gotta push it, you piece of shit, motherfucker. Like the same pimp, the same actor from Demons 1. He's just missing his 2 whole bags. But now he's surrounded by oiled up men, so all isn't lost. So absolutely delighted that Pimp Daddy Mac Pimp Face is back. Absolutely delighted to see a returning character. Made me smile instantly. I actually got a comment from someone, pardon, I don't remember the name, but they said you might see a returning actor for the second film, and I was like, ooh, Ooh, that's excitement. So delighted that it's him because he is single-handedly, easily one of the best parts of the first film, no doubt. Delighted that he's back and that he's changed his pimp hand for a barbell. So this time around, instead of the curse and the demons coming through the movie in the theatre, it's coming through a TV broadcast this time. Again, more lore about demons, more explanations, but not giving explanations, trying to set up a plot, but not really setting up a plot. So basically, this is like a rehash of the first film more than like a sequel, if you ask me, right? As the film goes on, you realise that it's very much nearly beat for beat for the first movie. Something that happened in the first movie, similar happens here, just with a different character and a different setup. It's very, very similar. So this time though, different. It comes through a TV broadcast into people's homes. Great scene as well with one of the demons coming out of the television. Absolutely super fucking cool. You can see where Freddy in Dream Warriors got the idea. Absolutely awesome sauce. Another cool thing about the second one is Dario Argento's daughter is in the movie, which is cool. She has a couple of scenes at the start and a couple of scenes at the end. She does okay. I'd be the same. If I was a director, I'd have all my friends and family and doing cameos in the film. Without a shadow of a doubt, I would definitely be a Kevin Smith where I just have my pals in movies. Absolutely, 100%. And Adam Sandler, if you will, just has all his mates working with him every day. I mean, it'll never feel like a job if you're just surrounded by your family and friends. So, totally get it. The master of horror, the master of the thrill, Dario Argento, back again, co-writing and producing this film, which is only a recipe for goodness. You can't really go wrong. So, we meet this little kid who's alone in an apartment because his mom and dad are out partying. Like, again, I'll talk about positives, mixed things. I won't do it in sections. I'll just kind of throw it all in. A lot of positive, a lot of mixed things, but unfortunately in the sequel, a lot of bad things as well. But let's get into it. The kid is at home alone, and he gets a phone call. He's like, "Yeah, my mommy and daddy's not home." "Yeah, I'm here alone." "All right, bye." And he hangs up the phone. Someone called him, asked if his mom and dad was there. He said no. And then he decided to double on down and tell them that he is in fact alone. And then he's just like, "See ya, bye," and he hangs up the phone. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, you don't know the rules? To successfully survive a horror movie, first of all, don't answer the phone. Second of all, don't tell the people on the phone that you're home alone in an apartment block. And number three, don't say goodbye. Say, "Hello, help me, I'm by myself." Anyway, hilarious. We meet the kid in the room. He comes back later. Again, the music is a massive star of the show here. Then we get the Smiths. "Party on the streets of London." Now, Sally's party is really, really getting kicking now. Everybody is absolutely giving it all. Oh my God, the moves are absolutely... I was so hard watching this scene. It was... Oh... The moves were just incredible. I mean, it was just... It made me want to party. Like, the Smiths, you know, "Panic on the Streets of London." What a song. I mean, the moves are just unbelievable, Broseph. You know who you are in the movie. You stand out like a sore thumb. It's fucking hilarious, that scene with you dancing and bopping along. And then we got Blood and Fame coming in. Like, what a song again. The music in this film, it's not quite as heavy. It's not quite as kind of thrash metal orientated as the first film, but it fucking absolutely rocks. Like, so rocks ass. And the story basically gets going where a couple of people in the building, I think Sally, the fucking girl whose party it's supposed to be, is in watching the fucking telly when she's supposed to be out fucking spanking the planks. You know, making some bad decisions, getting a little silly, you know, a bit loosey-goosey. But she's in watching this fucking film, and they find this frozen skeleton, and some blood drips into his mouth. I was like, oh, naughty, blood go into his mouth. He's gonna come alive. He's gonna kill you, motherfucker. And that's your man from the gym, motherfucker. And lo and behold, the blood going into the demon's mouth resurrects him. Of course it does, you know. Lightning resurrects Jason. I mean, fucking Freddy comes back once people are scared. You know, Michael is human, not human. But this case, a drop of blood brings back the demons. Absolutely perfect, you know. And that's essentially the plot. So switch off your brain and get ready for some fucking craziness. Hey. So as I said, Sally is watching this broadcast, and then the fucking ghoul, the demon, comes through the screen. It's really well done. The practical effects are fucking gnarly in this. It's really, really well done the way it comes through the screen, and then of course pops out into the living room, and all you need is a scrape. All you need is a little, and you are demonized, and you are proper fucked. Properfuck.com/ in a shit situation #demons-are-mean.org. You know what I mean? You were in serious trouble. Then we got more awesome music. Rain comes in. The Cult with fucking Rain. What an absolute banger. That song is played again at the end of the film. I mean, it is so far so good. But I'm noticing a few traits from the first movie. You know, the teeth coming down when they transform. The return, you know, it's feeling a bit familiar. So at first, my first thought on it is, already this isn't quite living up to the original. I mean, sequelitis. I mean, and by definition alone, they're inferior films. Name the quote that's from. So we kept on rolling. It's a 90-minute film. Loved the first one, so let's see how we get on. So the blood from Sally getting. So Sally is our first demon, and she starts wiping out the fucking party like nobody's business, and then all hell breaks loose. And then we cut to another kind of older dude with a beard, and we're kind of meeting different people in the building just randomly. And this guy is like saying goodbye to a girl. I don't know whether it's a regular girl or if she's on the job or a working girl, but she literally says, "Thank you for the sex. Thank you for the sex." And it was great. And your man's like, "No worries. Call me." And I'm like, this dude is my God. Teach me your ways. Thanks for the sex. Oh God, you're welcome. Anytime. Thanks. And I'm like, turned to my wife and I was like, did she just say thanks for the sex? And he's like, yeah, no problem. You know, it's all good. It's all part of the day, you know, baby. Call me. And I'm like, my fucking hero. So randomly going to him. It's just like, we need to meet other people in the building. We got the people at Sally's party. We got the crazy kid who's on his own, that no matter who calls the house, he makes sure he tells them he is on his fucking own. And then we have this absolute cast of fucking Nova just partying with chicks and getting his rocks off and just like, see ya, baby, you know. And then we have Pimp Daddy Mac Pimp Hand down in the gym getting fucking oiled up with all the bodybuilders. I mean, there's a lot of depth and dimensions to these characters. No, there's not. There's not at all. You meet them for 2 seconds and you're like, okay, here's the scoop here. This is why they're there. So we'll get back to them in a while and turn them into something, all right? So stay focused. And then we go back to the Pimp Daddy Mac Pimp face down in the gym, and he's like, come on, man, you need more energy. I mean, like, Pimp Daddy is like he is oiled and ready. He is a well-oiled machine. His goatee, his head, everything about him is just ready to go. And what's great about this, again, there's little changes. It's very similar to the first film, but very much, it's like almost like The Evil Dead and The Evil Dead 2. The Evil Dead 2 was just the first film done differently with a couple of extra more books. This is very much the same. It's beat for beat and nearly the transformation, something coming out of a body. We'll get to that in a minute. But holy God, we have a demon dog. A demon dog. Wild. Crazy. Like, it's starting to get in kind of so bad it's good territory. God forgive me. Or fucking Satan forgive me. Demons forgive me. But yeah, we're starting to get a bit off the beaten track. You know what I mean? In the first one we had some tension, we had some, and the gore is really leveled down on this, I think. The gore in this one compared to the first one, it's night and day. The gore is like, the gore's like 99.9 in the first one, and this one's pushing 60, 65. So that was a bit of a buzzkill. It wasn't even nearly as gory as the first film. So gorehounds checking out Demons 2, beware, because it tones it down a fair bit. So we have Demon Dog losing his shit. Then meanwhile, we met a couple in the beginning, a boyfriend and a girlfriend who were expecting a child. He goes out to get the party to get some of those amazing fucking cakes I mentioned. Remember the cakes? Sally's party. Sally does the best cakes. She just does the best cakes. Sally does the best cake. He goes to get her a cake, and he's stuck in a lift with this hysterical fucking annoying bitch, and she's just back and forth, just screaming her head off. This psycho bitch in the lift is just fucking screaming her goddamn head off the whole time. Very irritating. There's a couple of scenes and a couple of sound choices in this film that just grated on my man tits. They grated on the hairs of my man breasts, and I just had to. I was like, no, I can't listen to this. I can't listen to this. But there's a great shot again. The demons coming up the stairs and looking up. You know the stairwell where the apartments, everyone goes up floor by floor. The demons are at the bottom and they look up the stairwell and you can see the wide eyes looking up. Very cool. And they make their way up slowly through the thing, slow motion. Very, very cool. Again, same shot in the first one with Pimp Face McPimpy leading them up the stairs, which is on the cover. So he's in full panic mode now. He has cleared the gym. Pimp Face is getting everybody down to the basement. Like, slagging his mate. You're all muscle and no brains, boy. You get out of my way, boy. Unbelievable. The security guard is the fucking cokehead from the first one. Remember that in the first one, he's literally he has a straw and he's drinking. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. But this fucking cokehead, obviously, he's after getting a job. But I want to tell his superior, your staff are on drugs. No one messes with fucking, what was it, Schaffner's Coke or Splitzer's Coke or whatever. But yeah, he dies a death. He gets it at the lift. He gets it. Again, a returning character as well. Absolutely brilliant. But this pimp, this time, Pimp Face Mac Goatee packs a piece and he brings everyone down and he's like, throw the cars board up the place, protect yourselves. You know, you gotta earn it to burn it. You gotta earn it. You gotta a minute on the lips. It means a lifetime on the tits. Or fucking don't eat that sandwich, boy. It's gonna make your ass jiggle for a week. All that kind of shit. But this pimp packs a piece and yeah, oil. Just oil. He's not sweaty. It doesn't look warm in there. He is applying oil to himself. And me personally, am like, yeah, I am like, yeah, pitching a tent. Unbelievable. Like, the oil. I mean, Lost Boys saxophone player, eat your heart out. So then we pop back again. Oh, I wonder how the little fucking alone kid is doing. Well, he's turned into fucking Eddie Munster. Oh my god, it's the attack of Eddie Munster. Name the film, quote, put it in the comments below. Put it in the comments below. And if you are still enjoying the flow of the video, be sure to hit the hype button and hype the shit out of the video if you don't mind, and drop a like if you could be so bold. And if you enjoy what you're hearing, fucking, you know what, just go ahead and subscribe, because you know it's fucking free. It's free. And YouTube had a convo with me the other day, and they told me that 95% of people who watch Philbo reviews doesn't even fucking subscribe to the channel. So let's right that wrong and get back to the video. So the little kid gives birth to a little mini monster who looks like a fucking, like one of Jim Henson's Muppets after developing a fucking crack problem and has been living down in fucking Muppet Studios, fucking shooting smack and selling his ass for fucking, like selling hand jobs for needles, you know what I mean? And he's running around, he literally looks like an arm running around. It's like Dario Argento, fucking other director guy. You're better than this. You're getting into so bad it's good territory. I mean, this, I mean, so bad it's good. Ow! My hand! Ah! But while Eddie Munster's little 8-year-old belly baby is running amok, and the scene goes on way too long, way too long. It sounds like 10,000 teens screaming at a fucking MJ concert, mixed with a cat being fucking strangled to death with a fucking shoelace. It just goes on and on and on. It's so fucking irritating. That scene with the youngster and the thing popping out of his belly, and then her trying to trap the fucking thing in the wall. Spoilers, by the way. Spoiler alert. Like, it's a tough, so bad it's good. This is definitely, they were just like, cash in on this, make this film quick, make this film similar to the first one. We'll even have fucking returning characters playing different people. I mean, we're going to, you know what, we're going to do something different. We're going to have a kid turn into a demon. We're going to have a dog turn into a demon. That'll keep things fresh, won't it? No, that'll keep things fresh, keep the body guessing. Name the film, comedy, Vince Vaughn. Keep the body guessing. Yeah, the film is starting to grate on me a little bit. It's starting to grate on me a little bit. 90 minutes all of a sudden seems way too long for this film. But while little Munster baby belly is like running amok, Foreigner is playing and they are rocking an epic track, Urgent. It's like a heavy Foreigner track. And you know what? That takes the edge off and brings down the urge to kill in Philbo when watching the film. The screaming and the sound effect of that little alien thing from the belly is just too much. So, needless to say, the demons, and holy Jesus. So, Pimpy McPimpface is leading the resistance down in the basement. They're fucking pushing cars against the doors. They're barricading them in. Use anything you can as a weapon. Kill those motherfuckers. Pity the fool who being demons too. But he is, his Achilles heel, like Hercules or Samson has his hair. That is the root to his power. And fucking, the Deadites' route to their power is the Necronomicon. But like Pimpface McTitty, his Achilles heel is when a demon grabs him by his big fucking Johnson, grabs him right in the dick, like pulls on his pecker. You want to see my pecker? You want to see my pecker? They grab his pecker and he is out. He is out. He is done. He is pecker demon. So that's the end of hope. That's the end of like the resistance. Does anybody have a chance now? But we still have the pregnant couple, because, you know, pregnant women should survive movies in general, even if it's a horror movie, don't you think? But they are still, they are still going strong. Friday night. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. They are still going strong. And we are getting to the last few minutes. Hang in there, guys. We're nearly there. So we have them escaping the situation. Pimpface McTittyfart is dead. His dick's been pulled. It's no longer there. He's a eunuch. Is that it? A eunuch? Nudic. He's not there anymore. But the pregnant girl and her boyfriend gets out, and we have like video mix, like blasting again, lots of hard rock and metal, while she has the baby like in a nearby building in like 7.5 seconds. Like, she has the baby in the time it takes me to crack my knuckles on both hands. Ow. She's had a baby. Yeah, the baby just go, oh, isn't he great? Isn't he great? And he cleaned himself before he came out as well. He had a little baby shower. And there's no umbilical cord. You know, nothing makes sense in this movie. But that's what makes it so great. So, freeze frame at the end, by the way. Really appreciate a freeze frame. Reminded me of Murder, She Wrote. So you're saying the clown-killing cannibal ejaculated all over the scene before he left? Can someone say cream pie? Ow! And then the freeze frame. Or, like Murder, She Wrote, oh, But Cabot Cove is safe again. Oh, you need to join the police force, Jessica Fletcher. Oh no, I'll just keep writing. Like produced by Burt Bacharach or whatever. It had a freeze frame at the end. Really appreciate that. So, final thoughts. Hard watch. Wild. Crazy. It was a rinse and repeat of the first film. There's no doubt about that. It lacked the imagination that the first film had. It lacked any kind of tension or any kind of scares that the first film had. It lacks the gore that the first film had. Drop a comment below if you've seen this film. The gore in the second one is way, 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 way below par compared to the first film. The film was fucking blood-soaked, drenched. Puss, blue puss, all sorts of puss in boots. It had it all, but this one was really lacking on the gore, man. I was devastated. Couple of different things, of course, but it's definitely venturing into the so bad it's good category. Which again, a 90-minute gorefest, Italian slasher, Italian gorefest movie in the mid-80s. Are we expecting Citizen Kane? No. Are we expecting The English Patient? No. That's a fucking terrible film, by the way. Never watched The English Patient. It's very far-fetched and very boring. All you Irish folks, if you're anyone watching that, you tell me what quote that's from. By the way, that's a hint for a video that's coming down the pipe. Oh. But yeah, this film, enjoyable shite. Like, watchable, fun, wild, crazy, enjoyable crap. Some good gore, some good laughs, great music as per usual. But I gave Demons 1 in 1985 a strong 4 out of 5. If I'm completely honest with myself, this one we are going 2.5 stars out of 5. 2.5 stars out of 5. If Pimp Face Mac Pimp Balls didn't come back, now it would have probably been another point down. We would have been 1.5. But the fact that he did, and the fact that he had oil, and the fact that he needed to be taken down by like a Johnson kill, like, I really appreciate that. Really appreciate him. You know, just really appreciate it. 2.5 stars out of 5 for Demons 2 1986. Drop a comment below and tell me what you thought of Demons 2. I believe some people enjoy Demons 2 more than Demons 1. For me, that's fucking bananas. Now, granted, I have not got 39 and 40 years of nostalgia for these films because I've only watched them for the first time this week. I'm on one watch of Demons and one watch of Demons 2. Maybe over time, there's absolutely every chance that my score will go up. But on first fresh eyes, 39 and 40 years after the fact, this is how it is. I know people grew up watching this film as their first scary film when they were 7, 8, 10, 15 at a sleepover, watching Demons with all your pals in the cinema when you're 20. You know, I would have loved nothing more to be in the time when this first came out, to appreciate it in its true original fashion. But even the effects were lackluster. The effort was just less. I mean, it was just, I think it was a bit of a cash-in, if I'm perfectly honest. But an enjoyable cash-in nonetheless, and I'm glad I saw it. So, think about liking and subscribing to Philbo Reviews. I hope you enjoy this second episode of the cult movie classic corner. It's a fucking tongue twister. Hit the hype button if you could be so kind. That would be awesome. That would be so hype. And yeah, let me know if you like this segment of Philbo Review. Stay tuned. Going to see Drowning Pool, Spine Shank, and Head PE in the Academy, Dublin, Ireland, next Thursday night. So stay tuned for some awesome throwback footage of nu metal's finest back in the early 2000s. Drowning Pool, of course. Let the bodies hit the flow. Let the bodies hit the... It's going to be great. Going to be pure nostalgia, pure old school, bringing me back to 15 and 16 years old. And you know what? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Thursday night, few beers, some Spine Shanks, some nu metal, some throwback goodness. I'm going to have some footage up for you. I'm going to have a full concert review, a set list breakdown, all that good shit as per usual. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks a million for watching. May the sun always shine, and God bless and keep Pimp Daddy McFart Tit. We will remember you always. Thanks for your oily sacrifice. Philbo, outbo.